Hi guys, welcome back. So I'm going to work out some problems with you. I have 4 problems to work out, and I'm going to use this lesson worksheet, which you can print out if you want to write along with me, but you don't have to. If you're more comfortable just watching me do it, that's okay too. Totally up to you. When I'm done with this lesson, you're going to, as usual, do the worksheet that matches it, and you'll be doing this worksheet. Notice the lesson says worksheet 1 lesson. The work that you're going to be responsible for says worksheet 1 practice. Okay, so for the first example, here we go. The first one's pretty easy. We're finding the volume of this prism. Okay, and hopefully you learned in the last video that the volume of prisms and cylinders, anything that has a matching top and bottom, is the area of the base times the height. For this one, it's pretty easy because the base is a square. So the volume will be the area of the base, which is 7 times 7, times the height of the prism, which is 10. So this would be 49 times 10, or 490. The units for volume, the units are cubed because we multiplied an inch times an inch times an inch. So it's inches cubed, or cubic inches. Okay, so that one's pretty easy. If you want to pause the video right now, you should be able to do the first 2 problems on your worksheet, just like it. Okay, the next two problems are triangular prisms because they have a matching top and bottom that are triangles. The bases are triangles. So first, we're going to be finding the area of the base, which is a triangle, and multiplying it by the height of the prism. Now, the height of this prism, let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, the height of this prism, the height is always the length connecting the 2 matching bases. So if the 2 bases are the triangles, the height of this prism is 12. That's the height connecting the 2 matching bases. So the height of the prism is 12. And once you use that height, you kind of want to get rid of it and not use it again, because sometimes accidentally people will use that height in the area of the base part of the problem. You'll see what I'm talking about here. All right, so now we need to find the area of the triangular base. So the area of a triangle, remember, the formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Okay, see this has an H and this has an H? That's what I was talking about. You don't want to confuse those 2 heights. This one was the height of the prism. This is now just focusing on the triangle. So the area of this triangular base would be 1/2 of 12 times 6. So half of 12 is 6. 6 times 6, that would be 36. So now to answer the total question, the volume of the entire prism is capital B times H. So it's 36 times 12. Got to put that in my calculator. I don't know that one. 36 times 12, which is 432 cubic feet. Okay, this next example, number 3, is really no different than number 2. I'm just going to do another one with you in case you need it. But if you fully understood number 2, you can go ahead and move on and do on your own worksheet 3 and 4 if you want to. All right, so skip ahead if you want to, but I'm going to work out number 3 just in case. All right, so number 3, again, it's a triangular prism because the matching bases are triangles. So the base is a triangle again. And I like to figure out what the height of the prism is right away so I don't confuse it when I'm doing the triangle part. The height of the prism connecting the 2 triangles is 5. So that's the height of the prism. Now I'm not going to use that 5 again. All right, to find the area of the triangular base, it's 1/2 of 9 times 2, which is half of 18, which is 9. So the area of the triangular bottom is 9, and the height of the prism was 5. So the volume of the entire prism would be 9 times 5, which is 45 cubic kilometers. Okay, hopefully you got that. All right, if you want to do the 2 triangular prisms, 3 and 4, then hit pause before we move on to the last one. Okay, the last one is a cylinder, and it's treated with the same formula because it still has a matching top and bottom and a uniform height. Okay, so you're still going to find the area of the base and multiply it by the height. Now, since the base is a circle, the area of a circle is pi r squared. And because there's a pi involved, you kind of have to check the directions and see whether they want you to use pi as 3.14 or the pi button on your calculator or 22/7. What are you going to use for pi? Usually in geometry in high school, we often leave pi in the answer. That's the exact answer when you leave pi in the answer, just like we did for area of circles. So I'm going to do it both ways. I'm going to give you the exact answer, and then I'm going to use the pi button on the calculator to estimate it. Okay? So let me get this organized a bit. Hold on. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. All right, here we go. So the volume of the cylinder. The base is a circle. The height is the length connecting the two bases, so the height is 10. Okay, now I have to find the area of the base. Well, the area of the base is a circle, and the formula for the area of a circle is pi r squared. So that would be pi times, now this says radius here, but what they gave me is the diameter. So divide that by 2, the radius would be 9. And then 9 squared. 9 squared is not 9 times 2, it's 9 times 9. So this is 81 pi. Now put these two together. The volume of the prism would be the area of the base, which is 81 pi, times the height, 10. Now if we want the exact answer, you multiply the 81 and the 10, and you just tack the pi onto the end, and you'd get 810 pi cubic feet. That's the exact answer. If you're going to approximate the answer, then you use the pi button on your calculator, unless they tell you specifically to use 3.14. So this would be 810 times 3.14, or 810 times the pi button on my calculator. 810 times pi. Gave me an exact number, which I kind of don't believe, but I'm going to write it down. I'm getting 2,545, and I expected to have to round it. So I'm going to double check that. 810 times 3.14. I think my calculator might be in the wrong mode because it's giving me exact answers, and I don't expect that to be true. Hit pause for a minute because my calculator is stuck on fixed, and I know that this is not going to be correct if I was trying to get it to round to the nearest hundredth. I just have to fix my calculator. Sorry. Okay, it should work now. 810 times pi. There we go. That looks better. I got 2,544, and it was 0.69. And the direction said to round to the nearest hundredth. Well, the digit to the right of the 9 was a 0, so that would leave it 0.69. Okay, 2,544.69 cubic feet. All right, good luck, guys. On the worksheet, give me both answers. Give me the exact answer in terms of pi, and give me the answer as a decimal. Good luck. Your job is to do the worksheet practice 1 and check your answers. Good luck.